Hey guys, welcome to Super Divorce live on YouTube. This is Nicholas Villars here, one half of the synth pop duo known as Super Divorce. I'm here tonight. I just got done watching Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. I've got a lot to say about that. But I'm not going to say it right now. Good brother Andrew and I are about to do recording for another episode of Sequential Star Wars. But before we get to that, I needed to go live because I had not done so yet today. And this is going to be tonight's live video. Real quick, if you've not listened to Super Divorce, please do so. We are a band first and foremost. I've been playing music for some time. We've been going at this, in this configuration for about 2 years now. You can hear our newest album, Action Figures, on Spotify in totality by going over to Spotify and checking out the album Action Figures. It is 10 songs of synth pop dazzlement. And if you like it, you can pick up a physical copy on CD, cassette tape, or compact disc. Oh no, that's what I said. CD, cassette tape. Compact disc is a CD. So CD, compact disc, cassette tape, or vinyl record. And you can get all of that at superdivorceme.com. And then, of course, while you're here, please subscribe. Please like this video. Share it with your friends. Get your friends to come on over. Look at that. I didn't even mean to do that. I just shoved the scissors right down inside the Hamm's beer can. Take it easy there. Do all that and comment on the video. Please join us live too, because we like to see people in here. I'm pointing right up at the one person marker here. That means one person is live with us right now. And hello to you. Thanks for joining us. I think this might be Andrew. He might just be outside watching this live before we go live. We're not going to do Sequential Star Wars live. We are recording an episode of that. But he might be out there right now. This might be Andrew that I'm seeing. And if it's not, hello to whoever you are. Thanks for joining us. And so let's not drag this out any more than we need to, right? Real quick before I open this box, this is an unboxing video. I received this in the mail. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'm pointing to the thumbs up with my scissors right now. Always do that too. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up. Like every video that you watch of ours if you enjoy coming here and you want us to keep doing this. And keep watching all these videos, because eventually YouTube will remonetize our channel. They see the old, real quick sidebar, the old format used to require you to just, I believe, have 100 subscribers. And no, it wasn't even that. I think you just signed up for monetization right off the bat. Once you hit 100 subs, then you could get your own custom YouTube URL. So once we hit 100 subscribers, which took us, probably about a year and a half, I feel. And it's not like we were pushing it super hard, but kind of gradually building up to it. We hit 100 subs after about a year and a half, and once we got to that point, it was kind of a big deal, because that was when we got to make youtube.com/superdivorce. So, but we were still making money off videos that we did, even if it was just a few bucks here and there. Somewhat recently, they took all of that away, and they said, 100? 100? You thought you needed 100 subs? You thought that was special? Well, try this on for size. Now you need 1,000 subscribers, and you need, I believe this is right, 4,000 hours of watch time on your videos throughout the course of the past 365 days. We don't have that right now, so we're building up to it, and it's going to be a glorious thing when we hit it. Once we hit 1,000 subs, there's going to be a very special prize that's given away that I've mentioned, I think, just once or twice up until now. I'm going to have to talk about it more. Every 50 subs that we get, we're going to pick an item that is going to go into a mystery box, and that mystery box will be built up. It'll continue to accrue new items every 50 subs all the way until 1,000 subs. And once we hit 1,000, we will pick a random, very lucky winner and send them this mystery box full of every prize that we added every 50 subs. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be very cool. Right now, we do have something we're building towards. We have, I think, 155 subscribers. Once we hit 200, we are giving away a very, very special custom heart logo t-shirt, just like the one I'm wearing here. You cannot get this Super Divorce heart logo t-shirt anywhere else. We will have it made for you. This is a custom airbrushed t-shirt that comes from the local mall. And when we hit 200 subs, we're going to pick a random subscriber. We will go to the mall. We will make a video showing the process of you having your custom, fancy, beautiful Super Divorce heart logo t-shirt created. We'll make a video about that. We'll post it, and then we will send you the t-shirt free of charge. That's when we hit 100 subscribers. But we've got a little bit to go there. We need like 45 more. So if you're watching now, help us get to that point, and you might win that beautiful, beautiful, tremendous, tremendous t-shirt. All right, now, okay, so we'll get to this. This is a package I got in the mail, and I'm going to unveil what's inside of it. It's not been opened yet. Real quick though, I'm going to review this can of Hamm's. It is America's classic premium beer, born in the land of sky blue waters. Brewed in the true family tradition from purest water and choicest barley malt, grain, and hops. Maybe you've never heard of Hamm's. I bet a lot of people have never heard of Hamm's. This has been around since 1865, guys. And I bet the can has looked this way ever since it was first canned, for the most part. This lip right here, this is new. You know, it's not looked like this forever. This is probably one of the only upgrades they've made to the can over the course of the years. Because I feel like no one does the kind of the straight, what would you even say? Like cans from back like maybe pre-1990s, they didn't have this lip that sort of went in. It didn't have this concave lip that went in to give your lip a resting place right here. It was just like, it was as if the can would end right here, and you would put your lip right up against the flat part, and then you'd have to drink it that way. And then somewhere along the way, they figured out that if they made this little lip and you put your lip right there, it formed a better seal, and you wouldn't dribble beverages on yourself when you were drinking. Okay, so this is going to be a quick review. The can is good. I like that they've kept it real, that they've kept it going in the same sort of design all these years. And I'll try it for you right here, live on YouTube. What's up, guys? It's milder than a Budweiser. I think it's more full flavored than a Bud Light. I would put it in the wheelhouse of a Miller High Life. Not quite as flavorful, in my opinion, but it's in the same family. It would not be out of place at a party if it was hanging out with a Miller High Life. That's what I think. Miller High Life-ish. Pretty decent. Better than some cheap beers out there. If you can find Hamm's and you just want to drink some beer and get a little buzz going, you know, you're not going to impress anyone with this. This is not, it's not a craft brew. Your hipster friends are not going to be impressed. But it's decent. This is a pretty decent beer. I would buy it again. Okay. So thanks, Hamm's. All right, now let's focus on this package. All right. So what could be inside of this mystery package? It says fragile, so we know it's fragile. There's a piece of something on this. I don't know what it is. I had to get that off the scissors. Okay. Hello, we've got 2 people watching now. Great, welcome. We're just about to unbox this mystery package here. I've not given anyone any clues as to what's inside. What's up, Obi-Wan? We just watched Star Wars Episode 2. Just finished it up. Maybe a half hour ago. Good brother Andrew and I, after I unbox this, we're going to sit down and record a brand new episode of Sequential Star Wars, continuing on to Episode 2. So keep a lookout for that. Anyway, I'm about to unbox this box, unbox the item that's inside of this box. Does anyone have do you have a guess as to what I've gotten here? What could this be? It says fragile. And it's like yelling fragile. The person who sent this, they had to write it in all caps, underline it, and put an exclamation point at the end. So it's not just kind of fragile. This is something very fragile. And then over here, this looks like it's like a flag. That's some kind of flag right there. That looks like flag colors. It says fragile again on the front. I have used tape to tape over some of the sensitive information here, just because you never can be too careful on the internet these days. But I'm gonna go ahead and slice here. Let's see, slicing. We're slicing open. I got a slice here on the side. There we go, and another slice coming up. I don't have my tripod down here, so it's a little tough. Okay, so I think we're good there. All right, I'm not savaging this thing the way that Bender does. If you've ever seen any of Bender's unboxing videos that he does on Snapchat, he just kind of destroys the box, and he does it as quickly as possible. I like to build a little suspense, you know, and let people get in their mind their own idea of what's inside, of what could be coming. And I think that we've done that to a decent degree here. So let me just get another drink of Hamm's real quick. I'll keep Hamm's right here in the corner, kind of like a sponsor. And here we go. So I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna peel it back. Oh, you thought you would see it right away, but you didn't. So there's that. And what's this? We're gonna go over top. I'm still holding it. I've got part of it covered. I'm gonna now move this side forward just a bit. Did you see that going? Okay, I'm gonna have to move this can again. Here we go. The flaps have been moved. Any guesses? What is it? What could it be? Well, it's gone. Where'd it go? ripoff, right? What if I didn't even reveal what was there? This would be a bad channel to watch if I did stuff like that. I'm not going to do that. But the focus seems to have gone askew here. Refocusing on the hams. Right? Where is it? There. It's on the ground. Oh! It's a copy of the 80s cult classic beach sex comedy Hard Bodies on laser video disc. Good trivia here. I have never purchased anything on Laserdisc before. This is the first Laserdisc I've ever purchased. Why did I get this? Well, last week, Bender, myself, and good brother Andrew, we all watched this movie, Hard Bodies, and then we talked about it on the Super Divorce Supercast, and we found out that in this movie, I don't think he's on the back here, is he? No. There's a famous horror actor. He's not listed on the back here, unfortunately. There's a famous horror actor by the name of Kane Hodder. And Kane Hodder has played Jason. He has played, what's the guy's name? It's a movie called Hatchet, I believe. Oh boy, can't think of the name of the character. He's like a big burly man. He lives in the woods. He kills people. You know, it's a slasher. He's very well known within the horror community. But he's in this movie. He's in Hard Bodies. And we found this out when we were watching it. And we're like, you know what? It would be hilarious if Bender and I both purchased a copy of Hard Bodies on Laserdisc and then went to the next Horror Hound horror convention and like waited in line to meet him, because he's always signing autographs and doing meet and greets and such. So it's like, has he ever, he's at like so many conventions. He does these things all the time, but has he ever had back-to-back customers, back-to-back fans walk up with a copy of Hard Bodies on Laserdisc and ask for his autograph? Because it was like a bit part, you know. He's in it for maybe 30 seconds. I might be being generous on that too. But he's in there. He plays kind of like, he's one member of this sort of nerdy. It's like a gang of bully nerds, you know. They don't really seem intimidating, but the main character is like running away from them the entire movie. But we are going. Bender got one. I think he ordered one as well. I hope he did. He said he was going to. I took the plunge. I got my Laserdisc copy of Hard Bodies, and at the next Horror Hound convention, I will be taking this. Bender will be taking his copy, and we will both be getting a signature from Kane Hodder on our copies of Hard Bodies back to back. In all the years of him acting and being a part of conventions, I guarantee you that he has never experienced what's about to happen to him in just a couple months when we show up with this. When each of us have one of these. When each of us have Hard Bodies on Laserdisc. Let me see real quick what this actually looks like, because I haven't seen a Laserdisc probably since elementary school. We used to use Laserdiscs for science class. They would wheel this TV in, like the big cart. They wheel in the cart, and then it had the Laserdisc player. And I remember thinking it was so cool. This looks like it's in really good shape. Wow. This is like perfect, guys. Look at that. There's like not a single scratch on this thing. I don't even know if this has ever been played before. I don't know if anyone's touched this before. I got a good copy here. I bet that this probably still looks great. I'm gonna have to actually track down a Laserdisc player. I just want to watch this to see what the quality looks like after all these years. But it is kind of cool to hold this thing. I think this is the first time I've ever held a Laserdisc in person. I've seen people pick them up. You know, it was like the teacher would take it out and put it in the player, and then we'd watch some sort of science program, and then they'd take it back out. But I never thought that it was something that people had at their house. I didn't know that movies at that point were on Laserdisc. I thought it was just like something for school. But here I am all these years later. I've got hard bodies on Laserdisc, and I'm going to have it signed by Kane Hodder in the very near future, Lord willing. So that's that, guys. Have you ever seen one of these? Have you ever held a Laserdisc in your hand? Have you ever watched a Laserdisc before? Let us know in the comments. I'd like to hear your Laserdisc stories. They'd be fun to read. We'll respond. If you've got some Laserdisc, so do you have something that will play that? Obi-Wan wants to know if I have something that will play this. I do not have a Laserdisc player, but I'm going to get one now. I have another Laserdisc movie on the way that I'm also going to take with me to the next Horror Hound convention to get signed by another actor, and I'll probably reveal that. I'll do an unboxing for that when it gets here as well. I'm going to have to get a Laserdisc player now. And I've also heard that the Star Wars, the original trilogy on Laserdisc, were for many years considered the sort of supreme version of the original trilogy that you could watch at home. So I'm also interested in tracking those down. I think that would be fun to watch those and do a review on the Laserdisc versions of the original trilogy of Star Wars. So we'll have to do that at some point too. But you can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to get a Laserdisc player, and I'm going to see how it works. I'll hook it up in the office probably, because I've got the old-fashioned big screen TV in there. So, yeah, this thing's cool. It's just like a huge CD. It's very hefty, you know. It's look at it's girthy. You know, that's at least, what would you say? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if that's quite a quarter of an inch thick. No, probably not. But it's pretty thick. It's very thick compared to a Blu-ray or to a regular CD. Yeah, that's cool. It's got good weight to it as well. Yeah. Okay, well there it is. That's what we unboxed. That's what was in here. You can see why they would say it's very fragile, because look at it. It's like a giant CD. If anything, if they were shipping this and anything landed on the box, I mean, that'd be game over. But there's not a single, there's like not a blemish on this thing. It's immaculate. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, guys. Well, again, Nicholas about to sign off here. Please follow us on Spotify. Listen to our album Action Figures. Like, comment, sub here, bong the gong for notifications. Join us live. Join the chats, and comment, because we always comment back. And until next time, I'm going to get going here, and it's going to be time to sit down and talk about Star Wars. So that'll be posted very soon. Keep an eye out for it. And until next time, we will see you guys later. Good night.